What's up, everyone? This is Tim with the Prophetic Podcast coming at you live right now, and I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it's been a long week, but you know what? Today is an amazing day, and I wanted to talk to you about something. Uh, Um, Today is a day of triple grace. The number five is grace. So 555 is triple grace. For the last like 10 minutes, I've been looking around the room and inside my house and before I came out here to the studio, and everywhere I looked, it was 555. And it was like 5 hours and 55 minutes left on the food, 555 left on something. I mean, everywhere I was looking, and God was like, there is triple grace. We have so much love on this earth, so much love to receive. And we want to give, but first we have to receive grace in order to give it. So there is an abundant amount of grace. I was watching a video earlier on Jim Carrey, and he was saying, if he was Jesus on the cross, he'd be saying something like this, like, oh, you know, he said it like this. He said, yeah, just wait till my dad comes down here, and it's like, that's totally true. It's really funny, but like at the same time, like that's how we should be with everybody that's around us. We should be like, yeah, just wait till my dad gets down here. Wait till he shows you some grace. If anything, we should be loving people like that around us. I was telling my wife earlier about a restaurant I went to in Castle Rock, Colorado, and the host and the manager were just tripping out. And it's like we have to be able to offer a limited amount of grace if we're just living our normal life, but it's unlimited if we're walking in the Holy Spirit. And we have to know what we are called to. We are called to God's grace, but He loved us before we ever even came to this earth. So if He loved us and He had grace for us before we ever showed up in our mother's womb, or came out of the womb and started living our life, it's still there. God's grace is from now until eternity, and from the beginning of time until the end of time. And He is the Alpha, He is the Omega, He's the beginning, and He's the end. And so if you ever feel like, oh man, I feel like I don't have any more to offer, I don't have any more compassion, I don't have any more grace, you got to get filled back up. It doesn't mean that that person has done too much wrong to you. It means that you need to be filled back with a renewing of your mind, a renewing of your soul, a renewing of your body, so that you can continue to live this life um, the way Jesus would live. And if you've been focused on how do I get more grace, it's not about how, it's just about receiving. And you have to welcome that. So you have to say, Holy Spirit, um, I need you. I need your grace. I need your forgiveness. And when we do this, we start receiving, but we have to sit there. We got to let it sit. I've got a pork, um, marinating right now and cooking, slow roasting. And we need to kind of put our life as a living sacrifice on a slow roaster sometimes. And we need to be able to offer the Lord a good sacrifice. And what that means is we've got to be able to rest in what He has already given us, and what He has done in us. It's a finished work, but what He's going to do is He's going to complete it. And the finished work is that the grace is there. The completion is that you're walking in it completely 100% of the day, every day, until you leave this earth. So whatever it takes for you to receive grace, I want you to know that you're covered. You're covered today in forgiveness and love and grace from the Holy Spirit. Until next time, this is Tim with the Prophetic Podcast.